Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here. Welcome back to Civ 3 World War II. Alright. We can't hit Brood Hobe. No, we cannot. So we only have one real target. And it's this guy. Let me turn on my battles real quick so that I can... Yeah. That works. Gotta use another one. Maybe I can go all the way to the bottom and grab a Messerschmitt. Just to double check. Okay. This is about the only guy we actually have to bomb down here, so... let's just do that. Oh, right, them. They're not doing anything this turn, right? Yeah, no, definitely not. Because, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. They might have been able to hit Whitehorse. Ah, well, whatever. Oh, no, wait. I still have my 88s. I'm stupid. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn our battles back on again. And I'm going to wake up all of them. Actually, I'm just going to start at the top and work my way down. I don't know that we've got enough. We'll see. Okay, this is full health. I can never tell... Okay, so you... Right, you've already flown. You have not. That one's good. Those ones up at the top should be fine. You need to rest. You guys definitely need to... I don't want to accidentally have them selected and then tell them to attack. Okay. I've got a lot of fighters in here now. If I can break through here, they will never be able to reestablish aerial control. That's a Hurricane. That one's even worse than their Spitfires. How did that win? Oh! I thought I had clicked something else. Okay, that guy's already moved. Good to know. Dang it! I need those. Okay, that's the one that's already moved. Gotta remember that. So now I think we're down into the others. Okay, we're, I think, getting kind of low on Falk Wolves. If they're almost out of Spitfires, I can just follow this up with some Messerschmitts. Dang, we're losing these. I think these are their better Spitfires, for the most part. They're probably the second generation ones. Got another full health one that's already... Never have I thought, or would I think, that winning with full health is more an annoyance than anything else here. I guess they also have that radar tower buff, which is always super frustrating. They're just so inconvenient to have to put down, and then you gotta guard them and stuff. I never think to use them. If I put one right here on this hill, I'd probably be also receiving the buff, but... Oh! They're out? I accidentally just did that. They're out. Okay, now we follow this up with an endless supply of bombers over here. I should probably turn off the battles now. Okay. And now we blow up all of their planes. And that should be it for the British Air Force, I think. They probably still have several full health fighters in here. They just weren't in the air yet. The computer's kind of weird about that. Even when they've been... like they should be in the air because they've been sitting there for many turns, they still leave a lot of planes on the ground. I don't know what that's about. It's smart of them to put walls up. It's going to make sieging this place really annoying. Unless I can blow them up with bombs. I can't remember if walls even get targeted or not. They're also on a mountain, so taking out anything that's fortified in there is not going to be easy. Fortunately, both the radar tower and the city itself are in range of anchorage, so I can get them with 87Bs if I have to. I will definitely leave that guy on the mountains until we actually take the city. As long as he's there, America can't, like, even if I wipe out all the defenders at Anchorage, or Whitehorse, America can't move in and occupy the city, because they're allies, of course. Which means there's nothing they can do. It will just be free for me to walk in and take. There go the walls. So that's a 50% buff gone. Because they're not above a 6 population, now all they have going for them is the mountains. Unless, I think an actual basic city... Oh, that's the wrong one. Let's see. Defense... Okay. Town... Okay. Nope. You need walls. Standard city with... City below a 6 population. Doesn't give you anything. I'm pretty sure it's a 6 population that gets you to a town. I can never remember if it's at 6 or beyond 6, but I think it's at 6. We're missing a ton of shots. Think of how much more annoying it would be to have to see that constantly, but, like, animated. Let me take a look at them and see what we're looking at. Like, do they still have a ton of full health ones? Because we're barely... We haven't even gotten touched any of their actual guys. Okay, now their numbers are definitely decreasing. And they only have a garrison and 1 infantry there. Oh my word. I'm going to check their numbers after I bludgeon the city down, see how many fighters Britain has total. It can't be that many. There were a lot of them in Whitehorse, and hopefully any others they're holding in reserve, they will fly over. The reason I thought we weren't blowing any up is because I haven't seen any planes level up to elite yet. And usually you start seeing that. Not super often, but at least a couple times. I haven't seen it even once. But I could just miss it too. And I have some elites mixed in. So it's also possible... Ow, we got shot down. It's also possible that every time we have killed something and someone would level up, they already were. Oh, there goes a level up. Alright, that's it. Their planes are out. We're going to do this 1 hit point at a time. Is that a 1930? No, it's a 43 because he shot us down. Alright, there we go. We're gonna keep you over here for now, yeah. Just watch the waters. Kill you. I'll do that. Gives me a little bit of important stuff that I might need to see. Let's try to take out the last of this stack. Oh, this is an 88. The rest of you are going to wait for now. I forgot, they have a handful of infantry in there. Okay, so that's it for their fleeing army. Any new 87 or other 87Bs are definitely going to be hitting Whitehorse. If I can take out... Yep. And now I just have to shoot the other guy, and then they won't even be able to counterattack me. Everything that Britain brings in will so desperately be trying to hold the city. The rest of you can just skip your turn. I'm not in dire need of more fighters, and most of my Messerschmitts and a couple Falkwolves are already still in the air. I guess, you know, America can't go over the top of that radar tower either. So I could just destroy that. I'm gonna leave him, though. Just in case. There's too many of you guys anyway. We'll just cut your numbers down a little bit. They might run away. That doesn't bother me much. I'll get them eventually. But I think it's too far, so they won't. Now, there's still a Lee Grant under there. I want to hit him another time. There we go. Yeah, why not? Let's tear up this stack a little bit. Slow them down some more. Particularly the Wolverines. I don't need them healing up and joining the convoy. The other guys, they'll all come in single file, and I can take them all out at once. Let's see here. Yeah, there's only a couple 5s left. Okay, what we don't need to do is miss 7 times in a row. There. Okay, how many more do we have? 1. Okay. That's it. The rest of them can stay here. Cool. I can't remember now. Did a fleet show up here? I'm pretty sure it did not. No. Okay. I vaguely remember having a plan to put more units or more planes in some city somewhere in Central America, but I can't remember at the moment, and it's not that big a deal, so I'm not going to worry about it. Right, that was a problem. Okay, so these guys... Let's see. How far can the transports move? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're going to go here, which isn't a great idea, but they're now still under fighter cover, so they should be fine. Yeah, these are going to go here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. We'll just take however many of these we can. That should be good. The rest of them are going to stay here. Just until they're ready to move. Yeah, just go there. Okay. And now San Juan. We cleared out their... Did we clear out their fighters? I can't remember. Yeah, we cleared out everything. That's right. Oh my word. You're allowed to hurt him a little bit, guys. Come on now. Okay, well we gotta hit them with everything we've got then. That's a forest, right? Yeah, okay. Come on. We've bombed them 4 times and they've shot us down every time. So I think this is what they're... No, this can't be what they're bombing Ponta Delgada from. Maybe it just recently got together? I'm not sure what this fleet's doing down here. It's possible the things I thought were coming from San Juan were actually coming from here. We've got a couple good bombing runs where we've dealt 2 or 3 damage. That's a huge help to us. No, I remember them having another convoy. No, yeah, we must have sunk it. I couldn't remember if one vanished into the Pacific or not. That was coming down that side of Central America. But the Japanese one's around there. And I don't know, I feel like I would remember if there was something other than them there also. Cool. Alright, we got them. Well, yeah, they don't need to bomb anything else yet. They'll probably fly into San Juan once it's clear. Right, yeah. We can't do anything. Not yet. Neither can you. You can. You cannot. I'll take it. Panther. I kind of want to see this. I saw nothing. So we still got 2 turns before we can actually hit this city. Okay, everyone has 1 movement. Yeah. It doesn't look like anyone's at 0. So we'll head back up this way. Just for funsies. I don't think anything else will matter, but we'll do that anyway. Okay, there's some workers around there. Alice Springs is a waste of time. There's some hills to be dug. Is there another transport coming around? Yeah. I really should have had them transporting units back also, but whatever. It's too late now. No, it couldn't be that one. That. All these are 1 movement. We'll just take them all at once. I've noticed that's happening more and more now. Our guys are glitching when they move. I assume it's just because we have so many. Everything is slowing down a bit. Just fortify this entire stack. Yeah, you're good there too. How many was it? Okay. I'd like to do this by movement rate. Unfortunately, that is not an ability I have. An ability I have. That works. Yeah, let's do that. I had totally forgot I could even do that. I probably should have dropped the other one, too. That's one more guy, though. Here, we can move them now as well. We've properly destabilized their movement enough. They could not get where they wanted to, and now they're all dead, so we have freedom again. Well, we still haven't taken any city, but next turn we should have our last fighter-heavy Central American one, and possibly Prudhoe Bay, although that one remains to be seen. And then the following turn, we should have Whitehorse. From there, I don't know how much progress we'll still have in the north. It's going to be a while before we actually deal with the American army that's up there. But Central America should move a lot faster once we deal with this. It's like the last jungle, mountain-heavy city, so we should be able to move a lot faster once we're done with it. And once we get out of Central America, then we're spreading across the continental United States. And on 2 turns as well, I'll hopefully have San Juan, and then we can move on Havana. Taking both of those will restrict American airspace and give us a lot of extra airspace, too. Which is not to be squandered. Being able to get our planes where they need to be and keeping the enemy from bombing is very important. Okay, we're waiting for now. Why are these loaded up? Okay, so Anissa now just arrived, along with some U-boats. Okay, well, let's get them out of here before anything else. I must have loaded them up last turn because they just got here, so both are full then. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 10. 3, 6. Yes, both are full. Okay. We'll take it. I'm dumb. So this would be my stack of workers getting cleared. That all of them? I'm actually going to keep him here for whatever miscellaneous pollution problems come up. I think all of these places have security divisions in them, or something equivalent. Yeah, we'll just take them out. Not sure why this is here. I must have taken it for something. Okay, I saw another pollution while our auto move was going. I saw that it was in a desert. I did not see where. Maybe it was that. I think it was that. Okay, so we're already moving to deal with it then. I don't have any other troops here that are waiting to leave. Well, I've got a few, but I'm going to let them finish up. Why are neither of you moving? What is this? You can actually... 1, 2, 3, 4... They could drop them here. That might be more convenient. That doesn't matter. It's not like we need them right now anyway. Oh. I expected to load them up some more. That's on me. Alright, so I got nothing else to do then. We have closed in on as much as we can. Yeah. Let's animate our battles and jump over to next turn. America's probably going to bomb us in Central America a bunch again. Yep. They're hitting our big stack at least. I've got a lot of Stugs and Panzer Grenadiers there, which means they have to work through a massive pile of very defensive units before they can touch anything else. And there's a chance we might shoot one of them down someday. Unlikely as it may be. Yeah, leave your defenses. Interesting. They could attack the city in one turn from there, if I take it. Yeah, they're garrisoning. It's not a bad move. They're realizing how desperate things are further north, and they are going home. They probably also took one look at my stacks and decided, nope. I have a lot more men down here than I do up there. I think Hawaii just fell. Also, I noticed very few American troops moved, at least that we could see. It's just a couple of them. Yeah, Hawaii looks brown now. I think the Japanese did take it. That makes me sad. I wanted it. It means now, though, they're going to move on. They're going to start hitting the West Coast with everything they have. As frustrating as they've been, I have to give them credit. They've been doing the best, or their best, with what they've got. Not actually, because they never took anything from Russia, and they absolutely had opportunity to, and they didn't really touch Vietnam or India. But they have been aggressive about taking those cities. The island ones, at least. And now they've succeeded. They took Pearl Harbor. Oh, let's see. Mass transit. Yeah, get the hospital up. Yeah, get the bank first, then we'll start working on the factories. One thing in pollution. Knocked out 5 wealth. just one at Rangoon. I wonder where the Japanese are going. They're going south. They trying to reach the Horn of Africa or something? Or Horn of Africa, the Strait of Magellan? That doesn't make sense. There's nothing down there for them. Yeah, what are they doing down here? Where are they planning to go? Yep, Honolulu has fallen. Just before we arrived. That's okay. We can hit Baja. Where are those others? You guys. That way I don't have to run down there. It's sort of an annoying place to attack anyway. I don't have tanks with this, do I? And nope, these are just infantry. They'll have aerial support by the time they arrive, though. It'll be fine. So a couple of guys arrived. It's not going to be enough. I got some 3Gs, a couple 3Hs, a standard Panzer II. So let's take a look here. Walvis Bay, or not Walvis Bay, Prudhoe Bay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys. If we win every battle, which there's no guarantee we will, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can get them down to 2, but we're not taking it this turn. Which means those Stuarts are probably going to come in and reinforce it, or they will attack him and kill him. I'll try to move all my other infantry in, and we'll try to destroy that too. Yeah, I'm going to have to use the Panzer Grenadier to attack. Knock down as many of them as I can. So we won't get that this turn. This we should have. I've got a bunch of... Oh, no. It'll take us 2 turns. So we'll get all 3 of these on the same turn. There's no point. I'm going to need to look at what these cities have for aerial defense. It's possible America's produced enough fighters to replace the ones they lost here. But I haven't bombed them. Well, except for up here. I bombed them up here quite a bit, actually. Let me see. Do their numbers look any different? Not Great Britain. The U.S. 27 Wildcats. They're down to 25 Mustangs. But that was never the core. Yeah, there are only 32 Thunderbolts. Yeah, Thunderbolts. I don't think they have that many. They mostly seem to be out. 200 infantry. A lot of Wolverines still. A bunch of Stuarts. Most of their other tanks. Well, no, they still have a pile of tanks. We're going to have to work down a bunch of them. Let's see. Great Britain. They still have 57 of these things somewhere. Okay. They have a decent air force still. 3 Lion classes. Those must be organized around a convoy or something. They got 1 convoy. Yeah, that's probably organizing somewhere. They are still losing a lot of ground, though. How much does it cost to take a look at Japan's plant? A whole lot. I want to know if they're actually here on the West Coast, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to end this one as normal. I'm going to save it afterwards, and I know it's kind of cheesy, but I want to see what Japan's doing. I just don't want to pay that much. So I'm going to take their plans, and I'll just reload if it fails, but I want to see. I'm curious. And I know that I could just spend the money and move on. It's not like I'm ever going to spend that much, but that's a lot of money, and I don't feel like losing it fruitlessly if that happens. So, yeah, we'll do that. Let me see here. There's pollution right there. I know I have a pollution guy around here. It's just him. That's not great. There was another one. Yeah, there's that. It's going to be a turn or two before he can actually reach it. Is that all of it, though? Is that all of our pollution this turn? So hard to manage it. Okay, yeah, I think that's it. Alright, well, that's going to be it for this one, then. If you haven't yet, please check the link in the description for my book, and if you like the look of it, give it a read. If you like the read, give it a positive review. Otherwise, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.